recording.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, Mr. FBI. We could use a tank if you know anybody.
Literally says recording in the name that makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today. My name is Jacob. I'm going to be your dungeon master. We're here breaking out with our first campaign using the starter set. Our boys are running the Lost Mines of Phandalin. We have ourselves our intrepid rogue, Delac.
Hello.
We have a very charming sorcerer / cleric, Kivarez.
Like, who's the wizard? What's up?
The wizard. And a very enigmatic, ridiculous, and all-around funny motherfucker, Dan Rock.
What the frick? Can we get a take two on that?
Yeah, are you being smothered underwater?
Your fucking mic.
No. Here. Cut out.
Well, God, Rock.
Damn it. Damn it. I just... Why my sensitivity so shiz? Yeah. Let me turn it down. There you go.
Yeah, I think you maxed out the mic.
Two.
You can just say Dan Rock and we can edit it later.
Yeah, we can edit that.
Hello. My name's Dan Rock.
Jesus Christ. Every time he talks, it's different.
What?
He turned into a fucking bullywog.
Oh,
I mean,
what
you
the
love
hell?
the Cody, right?
But anyway.
He'd be a good spy. Every time he talks, it sounds different. He's always doing different things.
I go, ha! I go,
I'll just edit in the time where you're like, I want my 10 coins by now.
Anytime he's ever introduced himself, just take that clip from the video and paste it over top of whatever the fuck he just did.
What? No.
Hey, what's your name?
Let's begin.
Dan Rock.
Alright.
Hey, you didn't learn a lesson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you still have a 16 in intelligence, you just have a disadvantage on intelligence saving throws
Cool.
from now on. So that includes Arcana checks.
That's... Anyway, go on. I'm
So
still very nervous around this.
to the very next time. The
Dog,
next we meet.
Just kind of hoping Dan Rock would try something so I could tackle him with this nat 20.
You just watch, even though you see Dan Rock has gone for
Tense up
his
for a
act.
moment, and then
He tenses up, and he's got a look in his eyes, and Droop and Ruds are sitting next to each other, and he's got a look. Everyone sees this look that he's given the two goblins, and Mother Hen Kivarez' senses just go off, and as soon as the disadvantage on intelligence saving throws happens from the Great Old One. Next time we meet, and he's interrupted as Kivarez just flies across the fucking table, tackling Dan Rock, and he's got him now in a headlock. His legs are wrapped around his arms, catching him against his sides. He's just like, no, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, Cthulhu. This is normal for us.
Just gonna have Clack follow up with some rope or something and tie him up.
Who is Cthulhu?
Oh, you aren't? I thought with the tentacles. Never mind.
I am the Great Old One. There's only one of me.
Nope. Yep. You are him. You are him.
And he looks back at Dan Rock. Next time we meet. Different to me. You will have the same mind. Not the same person.
My hair smells good today.
What? I done forgot everything I was just about to say.
Smells nice.
Okay.
Okay then.
He looks at the rest of you. He looks down at Droop. Oh
Did
my
I
God,
get mine wiped, by the way?
everything that basically now half of your life is static.
Cool. I dropped the mirror down and looked very happy for some weird reason.
God damn it. Try to do something, try to make it interesting, and you get fought against it.
Would you? I did.
I
you.
don't want to hear this
Big
bullshit.
fucking warning that says if you continue, you are gonna not like this is where you're going.
And if you would have attacked the goblins, that next saving throw would have killed you.
Yeah, probably.
Which means no more Danrock, means you'd have to roll a brand new character.
Yep. I'll just teleport
Which
it all
I
for
get, the feeling is you want to roll a new character.
Just to roll someone even more racist.
Alright.
Gee, Christmas.
Just
Like
Anyway,
there's
go
not
on.
a fucking southern border to block off the goblin hordes. Alright. I made the attempt. I'm sorry, Garrett. I thought this would be fun for you, but apparently it is not.
Well, he's supposed to learn a lesson. I should have really said, like, the whole goal.
Cleared
of
it up a little
was
bit more,
to
yes.
learn a
So
lesson.
I apologize. I
I
jumped
thought the
on.
whole hint of if someone comes along, he will literally start spitting on every religion, and yeah.
That's
Should've
different
added,
from
and
murder.
going to murderous rampage would have been good. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearing this up would have been nice.
yeah.
I suppose we should have guessed something though, considering this character is literally evil. Chaotic
Yeah.
evil.
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah,
Oh.
again, I'm playing my character. This isn't my choosing. This is literally the character, and how I laid it out.
This is true.
You see the great old one bring the teacup up to his tentacle.
Yes, tentacles.
Just eats
Can I
the
take a sip
teacup
of tea
whole.
too?
I mean, sure, yeah. You take a sip.
I'm
of tea.
drinking-
You see
Wait,
him
this
take
is a
the
teapot,
sip of tea.
right?
Yeah, there's a teapot.
I drink from the teapot. It's the weirdest way
Can
possible.
you even reach the table? I'll
Yeah,
let him go.
you are
He's
still
fine.
you are still in a headlock.
I'll let him go. He's fine. But...
Okay. Actually, it's kind of funny. Danrock, you go to walk back to the table, and it's a lot taller than you remember it being.
I'm like, did I drink?
What?
That'd be cool.
You turn, you
I had
look.
to change my character.
Yeah,
I know
No,
exactly
you ain't
where
gotta change
it's
nothing.
going.
You look, and you go to reach out for the teapot. Your hand's green.
Oh
It's a little
my.
lime green color. And you just see Ruts and Droop are just like wide-eyed. Their mouths are open. They're like, you're still wearing your armor. It's smaller now. Denmark, you're a goblin.
Oh.
And
I
there's a
have no-
rumbling laughter in the back of your mind as
Okay.
the
No,
great
keep
old
going,
one
please. I like this.
tips his head back and sips his cup of tea. Time
Fucking.
for all of you to return.
Wait, I didn't drink tea yet.
Drink.
I just
So
hand
it-
I just hand a teacup to Dan Rock.
Like,
No, he's drinking from the tea kettle. So
Yeah,
is
the,
everyone
Oh.
the
going to
most
drink tea?
awkward way possible.
So the great old one puts his teacup down. Is everyone else going to drink tea?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What's his drinking tea?
So I need all of you to roll a con save.
No. So all of you are going to take a sip of tea. And you watch as the great old one takes his pointer finger on his right hand from the same hand that he was drinking his tea from. He kind of just like pats Droop on the head. Take care. Good job.
Good.
And the moment all of you drink your tea and you go to set your teacups down, your eyes close. maybe it's involuntarily, maybe you blink, but the moment you open your eyes again, you're back in the real world.
Oh.
And Kivarez Droop is still in your arms as you sit there. You're back in the exact same spot you guys were standing in. Danrock, you're still a half elf.
Thank you.
You still got your runny ass painted green bow tie, and Droop's wide awake. Yeah, Droop's just looking around like.
I need to do something once we're done. Sorry.
Okay.
Same.
The slowly bleeding out. There's now a small blood puddle forming under Lors' body, and the dwarves are now coming around the corner, and they're like, the one with the one painting on his chest is, "Well, lads, oh bloody hell, oh god, that's fucking Goblinski. Oi, god damn it, oi, the ghouls and the ghosts, the gas are taken care of outside. How you boys doing on in here?"
It seems like we cleaned up.
Randolph could use some help, probably.
Yeah, Randolph. Did you just say Randolph? Who the hell is
Put the extra
Randolph?
L in there.
Yeah, Randolph needs some
There is
healing.
no L in Radolf.
I know.
I think he
thinking
was getting
fast.
them mixed up with Gandalf.
Oh hell, boys, bring the med kits. Old man's down. In the moment the words "old man" leaves his mouth, Radolf just groans.
I need to search Lore's body, if at all possible.
Okay.
Can we help?
No, you just search his body. Are you looking for anything specific? You just looking for items on him?
I'm looking
He's
for
got
an earring.
He's got a rapier. Oh, his earring's in his ear.
I grabbed this.
All right, so you grab the sapphire earring.
Don't tell us.
You happen to notice that he's missing the pendant, the symbol, the emblem. He doesn't have his emblem from his group. Obviously, no one else knows what you're looking for. Hello, computer. Why did you just go black?
What?
Hello.
You're gonna go black.
I can hear you.
Must be a graphical
Apparently, I
issue.
haven't moved my mouse in the last 2 minutes, so I wanted to go to sleep.
Huh.
You do happen to notice a piece of paper sticking out of his pack.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
probably
want it
going
all
to
to
grab
fit.
the piece of paper and the rapier to look at it, if at all possible.
Well, if you're grabbing the rapier, it's just a +1 rapier, and it's there. The shield's basically fucking. The gem is just a pile of dust now, and the wooden shield is just all gone to hell. It took multiple hits from Danrock's axe, and Danrock does max damage to wooden things.
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah, so you reach into the pack that he has on his waist, like behind his right hip, and you pull out this piece of paper. And there's actually 2 pieces of paper, and the first one is what looks like a letter. Or maybe it's a memoir, because it doesn't have a to or from that you can see, it's just a small paragraph. And from what you read, Lors is very upset with the group. He felt very uncomfortable with the fact that they were giving this Grimweld more leniency, more authority, more sway. You find out that he's been given his own platoon's got 40 people. Yeah. And that he was sent somewhere out east, far out east. You don't recognize the name. But Lors was talking about how he was looking for a way to one-up him. And in the letter, he does mention making a pact deal with the Fiend and the Undying. And he understands that the Great Old One, any patron whose warlock decides to make a pact with another patron, that is a no-no. That
Yeah.
is you don't do that. The pact that it wasn't a full pact that he made with the Fiend and the Undying. It was more of a scheme to acquire an item. One of them was what he was from the Undying was the Soul Reliquary, and it doesn't describe what it is, but you get a feeling that it might still be on his body. And the other one that he got from the Fiend was a what was the name? It was the amulet, the crushed up amulet that you saw right off attack.
Hmm.
And he doesn't say anything about the Soul Reliquary, but the amulet does mention giving the changeling the ability to turn into any being of medium size, whether it's a humanoid or a creature, and obtaining the abilities of that creature. So instead of just taking on the appearance, he has found a way to basically shapeshift his whole physical being into the creature. As you saw, he took the form of a Mind Flayer, and this amulet gave him the ability to use the Mind Flayer abilities that he would not normally have access to.
Probably a good thing that's broken then.
Yes, because I was really debating on whether to leave that alone or not, but then I realized how powerful the psychic blast was, and I was
Yeah.
like, nah, let's take it easy on my boys. I want them to not hate me for the rest of the fucking campaign. I've already got Garrett's fucking ire as it is.
So, Amelia, wait, you said Soul Reliquary?
Mm-hmm.
Would I have found this?
If you're looking at his body, you don't find anything much more, but you do find some gold, you find some gems, gold, fucking money. Garrett, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's
Why are
this
you
like
breathing
blowing?
into your mic? 'Cause all I'm hearing is,
My mic's weird.
It's raining sideways.
it's raining
Yeah.
it's raining sideways. Yes, and they're advising everyone to.
Sensitivity to not do that.
They're advising everyone to take shelter, and a fucking stop sign comes and hits you in the face. So you guys find on Lors' body 850 gold pieces, 418 silver pieces.
Is somebody writing this down?
Yes.
fucking George's like, goddamn, my paper. And 352 silver copper pieces. You got a couple of a pair of moonstones. You got a couple of rubies, another garnet, and you find a very weird chalice.
What do you mean by weird?
It's looks like a goddamn child made it in a pottery class. Like there's no ornaments on it. It's so misshapen it looks like it might have been trampled by a herd of elephants. And
I have a feeling that I might know what this is for.
yes, Indiana Jones, you shall drink from the cup.
You must choose.
So that's all that you find on his body.
Okay.
Did you want to take a look at the second picture?
Yes.
The second paper.
Yes.
Oh.
So you flip it over and you look at the paper, and it's like a childish drawing.
I knew
of
it!
What appears to look like Lors with a giant foot kicking this other person. That it's a depiction of an
Wow.
orc with a giant foot kicking what appears to be a high elf. And it looks like the high elf is got like little tears coming out of its eyes, and Lors is like the picture of the orc is just smiling with really sharp teeth. and you see like the depiction of the cup in his hand with the amulet on his chest, which kind of lets you know that this is Lore's kicking a high elf.
Okay.
For some reason, you get the feeling that he did not like this particular high elf.
You just hear Kalak start chuckling at it.
No one else gets the. No one else understands, but Kalak is just like losing his shit.
Sorry, I'm doing a little math.
That's it? That's all that's on the picture?
I mean, there's like grass and some flowers.
Wait, so I'm assuming from
pictures of
seeing the
dead bodies.
picture, I can guess that the chalice is whatever this soul reliquary was.
You have no idea.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
Well, I mean, I at least have to know it's important to him.
Yeah.
Okay, I have everything divided out mathematically if people need that.
Yes, tell me what we're getting.
Okay, so
Garrett, are you ready, Garrett?
I'm ready.
88 copper,
How are you dividing this?
4, 1 to Susan.
Oh shit. Oh shit. 88 copper.
2 people get 104 silver, 2 people get 105. I'm going to take 104.
I'll take 104.
I'll take 105.
Susan and Kivarez get 105. 212 gold pieces for 2 people, 213 gold pieces for 2 people. I'm going to take two.
I'll take
I'm
that.
going to take 213 on that one.
I'll take 213.
What about Susan?
That leaves a
Susan's
212.
Susan's gonna take 212.
Okay.
Because Susan's not exactly hurting for funds at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so does anybody want any of the gemstones in particular?
What do you got?
2 moonstones, 2 rubies, 1 garnet.
Does anybody mind if I take all of them?
Take them.
Okay.
Susan just.
Would you mind if I hang on to the moonstones?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm getting
I give
2...
one of them to Susan.
One of the moonstones?
Uh-huh.
So what did I get? 2 what's and a what?
2 rubies, 1 garnet.
Okay.
I think I got the feeling why he wants the garnet.
I don't.
If it's to summon Arzeon.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, you have a point.
Would you like to double your garnet inlay?
Eh.
God, I forgot it was a garnet. I should have said something else. God damn it. So I'm not gonna lie, that was the one thing I was thinking about. I was like, what am I giving these assholes when they kill this guy?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't write any of that down. I had to think of something. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no,
I
you're
have no
fine.
idea for money. I don't know.
The one thing I will criticize is, could you give us more blue-colored gems?
I mean, I can.
I'm mainly joking. I'm mainly joking. You seem to like red. You seem to very much like red.
It is just by fucking coincidence. I do apologize.
Dude, you're fine. I'm mainly messing with you.
I know. Well, let's see. What else kind of near-death experience can I throw at you guys to get you some blue-colored gems? I know.
Oh no.
Well, we have a bunch of dwarves in here with pickaxes, and we're in a mine. Or a cave, at least.
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
I was gonna say, you really want to excite the dwarves like that? Because they were ready to... They're hauling in dynamite.
Yeah, they
You're
were gonna seal
blow
this
it,
place
so
up.
might as well mine it.
The moment you say that, all the dwarves, like, perk up their heads, like, mine? 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 Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
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 Mine? Mine?
Mine?
They set the
I did not say
TNT
that, by
down.
the way.
No? Oh, come on.
I don't have any knowledge of this.
Fine, I guess I'll do it. I'll say it.
What do you mean you don't have any knowledge of this?
I've been mind wiped.
You've been mind right for some of your life, not your whole goddamn life.
Mind wipe removes your past life and also the past 24 hours, doesn't it?
No, he just from the moment you started working with your family about going to get supplies for building the walls and shit to setting out on your adventure right now. That whole 70 years of your 60 years of your life is gone.
So he has no clue why he's here?
Oh, he has a clue. He has an understanding on why he's here. The basis of him starting, the idea of him starting his journey hasn't left. It's just all his actions prior to that are gone. His understanding, I'm out here to get money or whatever the fuck his choice of going out on adventuring is, but everything else is just gone.
Past
Wow.
10 minutes on this.
No, he did not cast the mind wipe spell on you. He just literally just phased out the rest of your memory.
Oh, well, that's what I was saying. Did he do a mind wipe? Sorry.
No. It's nothing's gone.
That's why I
It's
asked
just
if it got mind wiped or not.
Yeah, it's think of it like you just recorded someone's wedding on a VHS. I'm sorry, kids. Yes, I'm that old.
I used VHS. What the hell are you talking about?
I used to watch Rugrats on VHS before bed.
So that's where I got confused at. I was looking at the mind wipe spell and thought, oh, I lost all my knowledge.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And then someone took
Sorry about
another VHS tape and basically just took the ribbon and removed what you had and put the new ribbon in that's basically all static. But they don't destroy the ribbon, they just move it elsewhere.
Do you want to do something fun? Do you want to cure my color blindness issue?
Isn't that tied to the curse?
Yeah, so instead of
Yeah,
curing the
then
curse...
we can't. Yeah, no. It's an all or nothing deal for
Okay.
deity.
I wanted to give you something.
Despite how-
I
despite
should
how-
have been more clear. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Despite how young and weak the rock god technically is among the deity spectrum, he is still far more powerful than most of the patrons for a warlock.
Okay.
It's more of throwing a temper tantrum, but it's like Hugh Hefner throwing a temper tantrum and some poor schmuck on Broadway Avenue having to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like- One has way more clout than the other.
Clout.
Clout, thank you.
Clot.
I really need to have this. It's a deity curse, not.
You need to.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If you ever have time, just sit down, write out your ideas.
Write it out. I will add it to my character's backstory, so that way, if anyone has, you can look.
I can literally right now pull up Kivarez' whole backstory.
I should probably write something for you on that as well, or write it out in my damn page.
Can I add it? No, I can't add it.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
remove
you and me have an easier time communicating because we work together.
That's true.
So we
Okay,
can.
anyway,
just hang
sorry,
out,
go
whatever.
on. I still need to do my one thing, but anyway.
Okay, so you guys, this is your turn. This is your time to act.
Yeah, I've done what I need to do.
Yeah, he done pillaged the body, who's now surprisingly pantsless and has a stick sticking out of his ass.
Wait, what?
Well, while
Okay.
that was going down,
Rutz looks very proud of himself. By the way. You see Rutz caring over Droop, like, hey, you okay? Like, that was a hell of a fight, buddy.
while all that was going on, I gave Droop a treat out of the bag. So I went ahead
Oh, he's ecstatic. He's up. He's energized.
and pat him on the head.
Still low health, but he's alive. He's feeling all right.
How much health does he have? Because
He got about five health.
Okay.
He'll make it back to town. He's pretty good. Yeah, it was just the didn't plan on it being that big of a strain on him, but shit had to happen.
Right.
We had to stop him. Clarice. Hello, Clarice.
Wait, what?
Apparently, Clarice is,
Silence of the Lambs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen this. Me naming one of my weapons that is purely coincidental.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hannibal Lecter. It's okay.
I
Okay, so, Kalak looted the body. Ruts decided to drop his pants, stick a stick in his ass, and light it on fire.
You
Okay.
have a stick of dynamite that we can shut.
Oh, no, 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 no. No,
Ruts'
no, no.
eyes shine.
The frick?
I'm sorry, but we can't do that.
This is where I draw the line.
I would be all in for it, but how often do we come across sticks of dynamite?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I mean, maybe
anyway.
we'll use it as a distraction
so
later.
the
Or something.
the dwarves around you are piling in their supplies. They're looking at you like they've already got Radolf out into one of the carts. You saw two of them come in with some medical supplies and haul them out.
Wait a minute. I stop one of them, and I need to ask him a question.
Who?
I go up to the number one dwarf.
Hey, boss, what do you need?
Could I just get you to do me one favor?
Yeah, we're getting ready to bury this.
Could you
goddamn
please just say, "That's good, lad," in the most enthusiastic voice possible?
thing. That's good, lad. Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you very much. And I walk away.
It's a strange goddamn kid.
That's because I'd want to mimic
Are
that
you-
later, maybe.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, you're becoming Dan Rock. Oh, no, it's kind Do I need to change my curing capacity now that I'm a goblin?
No, you're a
That was an
half-elf.
illusion.
I thought I'm still.
No, you're a half elf.
Okay.
You were a goblin in that realm.
No.
Oh, if he goes back to the realm, is he permanently a goblin there then?
I don't know. He's got to go back to that realm.
How will I ever get back to the realm? Anyway.
Way fucking right here.
Okay.
I pick up my magical hourglass.
It's
Magical.
magic.
I'm calling it magical. It's just a normal hourglass. Just roll with it.
Ah, you're one of those stage artists.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
You want me to roll picking that up,
No.
Jacob?
You're fine. Just
Okay.
do what you need to do. Kivarez, you wanted to do something. What is it?
What did I win?
You said you wanted to do something
When?
earlier
it was-
when we were talking about shoving the dynamite up Loris' dead ass.
You did say you wanted to do something.
I think I was just gonna give the treat to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's all I wanted to do.
Okay. So
I do want to do something on the way back into town, so whenever,
Okay.
whenever we get to that, don't just time skip it. Because I
No,
want to say
so,
something.
Time skipping it.
So you guys are
Let's do the time.
Heading out of the cave?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to check any of the rooms?
that's up to you.
I mean, I don't think they would have brought anything, would they?
I say let's get out of here.
Okay.
I don't want any more encounters.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah, Susan looks at you guys and goes, I don't think the DM thought that far ahead to litter items in this cave again. Let me just pull up.
Oh,
a
you
fucking-
know the DM guy too? That's good to know.
Yeah,
Everybody but me, I guess.
You can say he guides my hand.
Oh, that explains a few things then.
We just pull up Cragmaw Cave and repopulate the same fucking items and shit again. No.
No,
No.
So as you guys leave the cave, I forgot to mention this before. Danrock, as
Yeah.
you have Hugh equipped, the moment you see the forest, you feel uneasy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, there's just an uneasy feeling about being near or traveling through a forest.
I can see why.
Okay, I unequip you and equip my longsword.
I mean, technically, I'll allow you to equip both of them. Just
We're out of combat. I can switch weapons, right?
yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
but-
is,
Do you understand why you would feel uneasy about it?
No.
Your axe does maximum damage to things made of wood.
Oh.
So what, he like
Whoever-
taps it and then the tree falls over?
whoever carries the axe feels uneasy whenever he or she travels through a forest.
Oh.
Weird.
Okay. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I have it sheathed, so I'm not.
Wait,
carrying it.
where? We were at Cragmaw Hideout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's woods around it, so.
Oh, okay.
Literally
Remember
both
you
things
thought-
named Cragmar surrounded by woods.
Yeah. Ruts looks at you and points over to the tree you guys hung him up the
I know, I know that, but I'm looking at like the overworld map, and there's no trees around it, so that's why it confused me. It's
Ah.
just here. It's just in the middle of a field, but if I pull it up on the smaller map, there are trees there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So are we gonna blow this popsicle stand or what?
Yeah.
You guys see the dwarves are 16 of the dwarves are out of the cave. The last dwarf is feeding a wire out of the cave.
Literally
And,
blowing it.
Yeah, and he looks at you guys. You guys are like right outside the mouth. He's like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Back up some more, lad. It's gonna be a fucking explosion. What the hell's wrong with you?"
I know, they're awesome.
Yeah, but you don't understand how much TNT dynamite we have in this
You
goddamn
wanna
cave.
be the first seats, the front row seats, the splash zone.
You want? Oh, you want to be in the splash zone?
The splash zone.
Don't mind him.
I
He's
do
crazy.
Not. My goblins and I.
We,
are
we,
just
I
quiet
start
at the
pulling
same
Dan
distance.
Rock with me.
Keep it going.
Moving
keep
away.
it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. And he moves you guys about 120 feet back.
Okay,
from
good. I
the
was worried you were
mountain
going to say
cave.
like half a mile.
I mean,
Oh,
you fail to understand how much dynamite is in this cave.
Oh no, I can imagine.
He looks at you guys and goes,
Pardon me.
"Don't worry, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything with the stream, but the rest of the cave." And he gives you a smile and he goes, "Fuck it," and pushes down on the plunger. The ground shakes for a good 10 full seconds as echoes of a chain explosion from 3 to 8 to parts of 7 across the bridge into 6 and the little busted up entry cave of 4 that you guys couldn't climb through the first time. As it just trees are swaying, a couple are falling, the water is splashing, it is rushing out of there as they actually did hit the pools, but it did not collapse the pools or the waterfall feeding into the pools. And you just watch this plume of dirt and dust and pebbles and stones just from the mouth of the cave with a good splash of water. And
You dwarves know what you're doing.
Aye, lad. We dwarves love a good explosion.
Who doesn't?
And thankfully he's wearing a helmet because a rock just off his helmet. He goes, that was a good one. You guys actually, a couple of small little tiny pebbles do impact you. There's no damage. It kind of stings a little bit.
we just hear them bouncing off of Dan Rock's armor. Ding, 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 ding.
And there's like droplets of water, like Ruts is debating on jumping in the now rushing river stream. And yeah, so outside of the main central corridor leading into the 2 pools of water, all the other rooms of this cave have been collapsed.
Nobody's making a home there now. Damn.
Not unless they live in the water.
Don't even. Why did I say anything?
Ah, water elementals. Yes.
If
I'm
Runs
gonna
wants to
learn
jump
one
in,
day.
he can jump in, I guess.
Rutz just throws his arms up, grabs one of the shields from one of the dwarves, and does a running leap, bodyboarding on the shield as the water just sweeps away.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, you're gonna have to grab a shield from the dwarf.
I have a shield. Well, it's not a big one, but I mean, I don't know. What kind is it? Hold on, let me see.
I think it was a buckler. Wooden buckler.
I just didn't know if what it was made of. A shield made from wood or metal.
Oh, I
This was
don't know.
metal in this case.
They're treated. They'll float.
Cool.
You go running in.
We all float down here.
You Kalak, you actually see Radolf is coming to on one of the wagons. He's got like bandages around his left arm. It's like in a sling. He's got bandages around his head. He's still looking a little out of it, but he's kind of chuckling as he watches Kivarez and the goblins jump into this raging river.
Is the water flowing into the cave or out of the cave?
Out of the cave.
Darn, I was gonna go like.
And then we just immediately hear when you hit a wall.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I almost want to say there's a strange water elemental that just pushes you guys into the cave, but I'm not gonna do it.
What happened to the water elemental, by the way? Is it dead?
Oh, it got brained. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
just a summon from Radolf. It got brained by the Mind Flayer. Lures the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Lures the pretend Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Wannabe. The dead red 12.
There are a lot of red 12s.
I need to see if I can get one of those foam fingers from Arzeon next time.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys have survived. Unfortunately, my shit encounter apparently.
It was a good encounter.
It nearly
I
killed
was
like
very surprised.
3 of us.
Yeah.
So
I
It was a
uh,
good encounter. I was just very surprised that he was able to deflect the nat 20.
yeah, counter spell doesn't take into account. That's just to hit. It doesn't increase the spell level.
Well, yeah, I know that, but still.
So can we figure out why he didn't have to deal with wisdom saving throws? Is that just a thing about him?
I mean, I could tell you, but
He's dead.
yeah, I could tell you, but
But you're
that
not
would just
going.
ruin the surprise.
I have a feeling it had to do with one of his pacts.
Because now you
Guessing.
what?
Garrett?
What?
What are you doing?
Garrett, I know I bore you, but come now.
Hentai at this hour?
Yeah, we should.
It's almost the witching hour.
Okay,
Here.
go. Sorry.
Yeah, we should probably head back to Phandalin at this point,
Yeah,
shouldn't
we
we?
should probably head back on one.
So you guys are gonna head back?
Yeah.
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
All right, so you make your way back to your wagon.
Is
and,
there anything else we're going to be doing tonight?
I do not believe so.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay.
All depends on if you want to dick around Phandalin for a while.
I just wanted to know
No.
if this, I just wanted to know if there's going to be any more encounters or not.
Well, I didn't roll for your day or night encounter yet.
I mean, isn't this pretty close to Phandalin?
Yeah.
No.
No, not really. It's still got a ways.
We
Alright.
can run in here and encounter.
It's not
Bro.
much.
Pardon me, for the moment, I actually need to make a pit stop.
Cool.
Okay, so it's not much, but I was going to use Cure Wounds second level on whoever had their arm in a splint and all that.
Right off?
Yeah.
Well, right off waves you off, and
Fucking too bad. I already used up the spell slot.
Huh?
God damn it, boy, I'll be fine once I get back to Phandalin.
Fuck, man. At least now your arm's not broken.
Oh yeah, it feels a lot better. I do thank you.
Last time I ever cast healing spells on anybody. So.
It's a good thing you didn't try to cast healing spells with that counter spell going around. You could have stopped it.
I thought about that
Yeah.
after he fucking fizzled a guiding bolt, which was guaranteed to hit him. It was going right for his heart, but it stopped it.
I never know, made me laugh. I'm dying.
Cardiac arrest, but no.
Live, Jacob, live!
So yeah, you guys make your way back to Phandalin. It's a nice, lovely drive. The oxen are going, doing what oxen do. I'm assuming Jordan is now in the back of the wagon after this thrilling encounter.
Yeah, no, I was going to, but now I'm double thinking if maybe I should wait and get more gems and stuff. I guess I can add them on as we go.
What?
Nothing. So, Kalak was able to string up those fingers by himself, but would I be able to do the same thing with the chain and the dragon skills? Or would I need some expertise for that?
There would be rolls involved, and you might want to wait for an expert,
Okay.
because bad rolls would mean damaged product.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it would be performance, and I only have a +1 in that.
Probably more along the lines of survival.
Oh, well, I'm proficient in that, but I'll still wait. Because I would have to roll for the goblins too, because they would be each making their own.
Yeah, because you don't have like jewelry tools on hand to drill holes or however you would attach the gems to the chains.
Yeah,
What did I miss?
we were just discussing.
You're on your way back to Phandalin.
Yeah.
Safely. We made it back safely.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You're the flapping of very large wings.
Eh,
Yeah, I never heard the word safely.
So as you guys approach Phandalin, there's a bit of a calm along the group. You know, you guys feel, goddamn, we just whooped the shit out of this guy. So feeling pretty good. You remember that you still have a couple of requests from those in town that you need to touch upon. You still have the Wave Echo Cave problem to deal with.
yes.
And yeah, tomorrow, you know, it's getting later in the day, and you're thinking, tomorrow's a brand new day. We'll start early in the morning. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, y'all need to make up some. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you. You guys need to make some decisions here. What do you want to do in Phandalin, boys?
Well, I mean, Kalak is probably going to very broodingly hide himself in his room and probably mop up all that blood.
You do have
Preferably,
the hood at Elderleaf.
huh?
He how's his trench coat at Elderleaf?
You don't know. You know
I
that.
don't know.
You know that it was coming along pretty well. She had to do the stones and the scales, remember?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just reminding him that she
Well,
was
no.
working on that
I hate
today.
to say it, but he's probably already in his room or something unless you set it on the cart.
I would say it on the cart when he asked, "What are you guys doing?"
I mean, he'll probably wait until the morning to grab it before we head out again.
So, Kivarez, Kalak, as you go to the Stonehill Inn, you see a very perturbed Stonehill standing outside.
I might know
tapping his foot.
exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So,
Yeah.
would you mind explaining why there is a puddle of blood in your room?
Night Hag attacked us.
Night Hag attacked us. If I had a gold piece for every time someone said a Night Hag attacked them in my establishment,
You'd have 1 gold piece.
You would have 2.
Wait.
How many?
I have some cleaning supplies. If you wouldn't mind giving me a hand.
I will gladly take care of it
many
myself,
gold
sir.
coins
Don't
would
worry.
you have if you ever heard that?
You would have 2, and even though it happened twice, it's still weird that it happened twice.
I want to hear it from Jacob.
Stonehill looks at you, you still way over there on the oxen cart. Half elf? Not today.
Oh,
I would have paid her the amount of gold that it would have. But apparently not anymore.
Her who?
How many? So if she had. So she
Stonehill's
said.
a guy, I think.
Yeah. Is a guy that I would have gave him the gold. Like, oh, I would have been I would have had like 100 gold. Well, here you go. But
About
a
1,000
11.
times half elf.
Ooh.
What your
Ooh.
money mouth is?
That's
Yeah.
unsanitary.
That depends.
He looks at you, Galak, and goes, "Come on, I'll give you a hand."
Yeah, thank
Come on,
you.
then.
Sorry about this.
He's
alright.
shoveling coins into this bag that he has somehow.
Damn, Rock, you don't have nearly enough coins.
Really?
Do you
He
have
doesn't
1,000
have-
gold coins?
Huh?
Do you have 1,000 gold coins?
No.
Okay, then. You have a total of roughly around 651 gold coins.
With our
Yeah.
powers combined.
Damn, I finally got more than him.
I don't think. Anyway.
It's because he
You-
gave 100 to.
I know, I'm just messing. I'm just messing around.
Alright, what's everyone else doing? Kalak's going to help Stonehill clean up the room before he retires for the evening.
I'm not sure what I want to do. Go to Danrock while I think about this.
I'm sleeping.
Damrock's just back up to his room, clutching that necklace of fingers.
No, that's on the idol.
Oh,
Outside.
you left that on idle.
Yeah,
I don't think he would know what the importance of it was anymore, would he?
and that's also true.
Yeah. He would know.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up
He's
at what got
basically
blanked
forgotten
out.
everything up until we started playing.
Got it.
If I heard it
I
correctly.
just don't have the fingers because I left on the idol. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jacob. That's true.
You're fine. You're fine.
The truth. But I'm asleep, so.
As you close your eyes, you see those bright, glowing purple eyes, and they stare at you throughout the rest of the night.
Ooh. Damn.
Okay. I don't know who eyes is that, so I'll be happy.
You know whose eyes they are. You haven't forgotten anything that's happened during this
Is
campaign.
it her eyes? I don't know what
It's-
color of the eyes.
No, it's
I thought it was blue.
It's the great old one.
Oh, is it the great?
So you see them staring
Dang,
at you, but it's just like it's one of those things where it's like your mind just ignores it. But they stare at you all night in your mouth, behind your. You can see them with your eyes.
You're awake.
So You understand what I mean? Is like if you close your eyes and rub your eyelid, you kind of see the colors
Yes.
behind your
I know.
eyelids. So it's something similar to that, where you're falling asleep, but you can still see that purple behind your eyelids.
By the way, I never saw his color of his eyes. Just saying
Oh yeah,
that.
because his face he wasn't looking at him. He had his head
Yeah.
behind the mirror.
Well, you see purple orbs staring at you then.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
For the sake of
And who
playing
knows?
semantics.
That's why I
Who
didn't know,
knows?
because I didn't know what the color of his eyes were. I'm sorry.
You're cursed to see blue as green might change them to a fucking sea foam. I don't know.
It's fine. Anyway, I'm asleep. I'm doing a
That
long
would
rest.
be a very
so
weird color.
I'm done.
Actually, wouldn't that be more of a brown?
I'm
Probably.
asleep. I took my long rest. I'm fully rested.
Damrock's done for the evening. He's going to bed. He's taking a long rest. Kivarez.
Who in town would be able to make the necklace? I thought maybe the smithy, but I don't know.
Smithy might be able to make the necklace.
Who made the buttons
I know
for the trench coats?
the Smithy?
Well, there you go.
And here comes NPC number 73. Let me roll for this. Yep. Gilbert Godfrey voice.
Wait, there's a slot on the die for that?
Duh.
Yeah. Do you not have the Gilbert Godfrey choice on your die?
No.
Mine came with it.
I must have gotten a Chinese knockoff, man.
Mine is the Chinese knockoff. What are you talking about?
If it has Gilbert Gottfried on your dice, maybe it is.
Yeah, Gilbert Godfrey's just fucking 18.
Oh.
Nat 20's George Decay.
Where's Morgan Freeman?
Number 1, baby.
George Lopez.
George Lopez? There is no George Lopez.
Oh, okay.
You roll a 2, it's fucking Samuel L. Jackson. Yo,
What about
roll a
flex?
3.
What about flex tape guy?
Phil Swift.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. That's a 7.
Ah,
3 is Robert Williams.
nice.
Oh my god!
Miss a motherfucker.
Alright, so are you going to the smithy?
Yes. I guess. It's right there.
Yeah, so as the wagon rolls past in town to go to Stonehill, you just hop out. Damrock and Kalak continue on to Stonehill Inn. Damrock goes to sleep. Kalak goes to help Stonehill clean the room. Real quick, as Kalak enters the room and stares at the bed, he remembers the feel of the beautiful woman on his waist. And he shudders as he remembers the wrinkly, dark blue, leathery skin of the night hag.
Yep.
Should have been fur. Should have been fur.
Are you trying to say something?
Yes.
Wow.
You walk into the smithy, and there is no NPC for the smithy. God damn it.
What? That's dumb.
I'm not supposed to go to the smithy.
I can just.
That's why it's called.
You don't
That's
have
why
to
it's
make
called a
these.
smithy and not, Jaquan Smithing Press or something.
Is that the Smith's name now?
In fact, as soon as you walk into the smithy, there's a figure in a chair behind the desk that's got its back to you. And, come in.
Okay.
You walk up to the counter. And what are you gonna say?
I have some materials here, and I'm not sure who else I could go to for this, but I kind of need some necklaces made. I'll pay you for the service, but
Just like Leaf.
yeah,
Tell
but
me, you wouldn't happen to have dragon scale?
oh god, yeah, yeah, I got a few of them.
Rich, green, smooth dragon scales?
Oh my god. If that's you, Arzion, just show yourself.
Funny enough, the chair turns, and with a thick fake beard and mustache is Arzion. Hello, my dear friend.
I had a feeling it was you as soon as I saw you.
Tell me, was it the voice? It was a terrible voice, wasn't it?
well, I'll admit it wasn't a great voice, but
I was trying to go for Kermit the Frog, but I couldn't do it.
I'm afraid you missed the mark on that
You
one.
know what they say, it's not easy being green.
It isn't easy being green.
Yes, and speaking of green, my dear boy.
You can drop the accent. Or don't. Your call, man.
What do you mean accent? This is the way I talk.
There it is. Okay.
My throat.
Your misery amuses me.
Arzion interlocks his fingers and brings his face closer as he gazes at you. So tell me, boy, how did your encounter in Cragmaw go?
Well, I won't lie, it could have gone better, but all things considered, it went pretty well.
It's hard to tell because he has no eyes, but you almost make out little beads of color in his eye sockets, and they are searching your entire body up and down, looking for something. No, you're not the one. Okay, that's fine. So, my boy, what can I do for you?
Well, like I said, got these materials here. I just need them slapped together, you know? Necklace style.
Okay. You're going to have to explain a little better than that.
Okay, hold on, let me fish these out of my pocket.
For some reason,
Okay.
I want Arzion to be a patron. And I might, if I'm allowed, write that in somewhere for something.
So
it would
I
be
have
hilarious.
I have these 3 gold chains. I have these 3 dragon scales. I have 2. Don't get any ideas from this. I got 2 rubies and a garnet.
You see, there's a little bit of, well, I can't even say a sparkle in this. He doesn't have eyes. So you have 3 gold chains, 2 rubies in the garnet, was it?
Yeah, and then the 3 scales.
Alright. So tell me, how did you want to go about this?
I was thinking 2 of them can have the 2 rubies in the center, and then the one would have a garnet in the center, and then the scales would be like kind of chipped up and scattered along the front of the necklace.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me you wanted them shaped in the gems embedded in them to act as like a pendant.
No, because I'm thinking I want to put gems in between the scales chunks, I guess, whenever I find more.
I see. So these chunks, would you mind them being elongated teardrop shaped?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Long, thin piece, kind of a bubbled end?
I mean, yeah, that works.
Okay, Alright. I see. So you're the same one? No, you're not the same one. It's the little bird fellow. had the malachite gemstone. The button.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that was him.
Alright, so he, you hand him the materials, and he's looking at the chains, and you see his hand go to the garnet, but he stops himself and then looks at you and goes, "Tell me, when you were leaving the cave after your certain victory, I knew you guys could do it. You didn't happen to see any weird items, did you?
I
Nothing
told,
fancy across your adventure so far?
I
No
told
more
those
trades?
bastards. I told him we should have checked the rooms. I didn't see anything, but I know that bird, Clack. He's
That bird collect.
And
Well,
you
that's what
just
he
you
said.
just
He said,
hear
"Oh,
his
you're feathered,
you just hear
fellow
his voice
bird."
echo. Good to know you know my name.
Well, I knew his name, but didn't he just say? Wasn't he talking about it? And didn't he refer to you as like that bird or that feathered fellow or something?
He does a lot of
Yes.
that.
Yeah. So I was like air quoting like that bird, Clack. Like
Yes.
he found a couple things on the body. That's how I got these gems. What?
Ooh, excellent.
He's
Very well. It's a good
cleaning up.
thing. Hmm?
He's cleaning up a mess right now. If I
Ah,
remember.
yes, yes. The unfortunate night visitor. It's always a good thing to take collections, trophies, as you were, when you encounter some unsavory fellows, especially ones who you have history with. From what
Yeah,
I understand, Collect has some history with, maybe not this one in particular, but at least with those members of the group that he used to belong to.
Saw him grab a weird cup, and he kept 2 moonstones, I think.
Kivarez, give me an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Oh shit. 22.
Damn.
The moment you said weird cup, you notice Arzion's, the little beady color in his eyes, flash to yours.
Hello.
Yeah. There's no other movement. He's still looking at he's still holding the gems and the chain and the scales up to his hands. He's still inspecting them, looking about how he's going to start to bend this to your will that you want them to look like. But the moment you mentioned that the cup, his eyes move from the items in his hands to you and back. There's no other movement of his body that
It's
can
just
indicate
the
that he.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the very beady little coloration of the eyes in the sockets. Moonstones in a weird cup, you say? Interesting. I'm supposing he kept the moonstones for himself.
He has one, and he gave one to our friend, Susan.
Ah, yes, the young rogue. Good boy, that one. Good boy. A lot of good things coming in his future.
I hope so.
Ah, yes, a lot of good things coming to all of your futures. Well, he claps his hands and the items mash together in a strange... It's almost like they become putty as they start to mold around each other. And the moment it takes a couple of seconds, you see within his bony hands that there's a lot of color movement of the colors, and then he sprays it. He pulls his fingers apart, kind of like he's got like a string trick, like he's doing the cat's cradle. And between his fingers, he has the 3 chains, 2 of which have the rubies, nice, shiny, polished, right dead center in the middle. So it's got the other one's got the garnet, same thing, polished right in the middle. And every about inch there is a green, shiny dragon scale, like an elongated teardrop, just hanging, secured along the front of the chains. There's probably about, let's see, 9, 10 on each one. And you happen to notice that there's one more scale in his hand. He says
One left over.
one scale left over, yes. And he hands you the scale and the necklace as he goes, here you go. One job. Well done.
Well, thanks. That was a little faster than I was expecting, so, hey.
Oh, well, yes, you can probably imagine. I'm not actually the smithy. I'm just filling in for the moment. You kind of hear some ruckus in the back room. Don't mind that. Rats.
Right, yeah.
So, Kivarez.
Yeah.
In this moment, there is a chill that goes across your shoulders. Do tell me. Goddamn fucking computer. Stop going to sleep on me.
I was going to ask him about the scimitar. I don't know if that's where you're going. But...
No, my dear boy. When you return to your quarters and you see your feathered friend in them, you remind him that old Arzion wants to have a chat, won't you?
Yeah, man, sure. I'll send him your way.
Excellent. Thank you. Was there anything else I can help you for? The mood shifts. Everything is fine. That cold breeze is gone.
Yeah, so I heard you might have some kind of magic weapon that sometimes looks like a needle, sometimes like something else.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And he reaches over to behind your ear and plucks out a strand of hair.
Ow.
And as he pulls his hand back, it's not a strand of hair that he's holding, but a small needle. He looks at it and goes, "Yes, this is a curious little device, tool here." He, between it, I guess he doesn't have to worry about stabbing himself. He kind of just like that coin trick between the fingers. He does it with the needle, and it goes down to his pinky, and and he brings it back up to his pointer and his thumb. And as it lands between the two, it's now a small dagger. Was this what you were looking for? Lovely little dagger mending?
Yeah, that seems like it's the one. I mean, it's a needle and then it's a dagger. They weren't kidding.
Yes, sir. This is a wonderful, wonderful little thing here. You were looking for one, I suppose?
Yeah, the scimitar that you gave me, I like it and all, but apparently I'm not as good with it as I thought I was.
I see. So a good trade is what you're looking for.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. Don't mind the blood stains. I just got a little emotional in that cave.
I understand purely. I understand surely. Unfortunately, this does cost a bit more than the scimitar does. And you notice him tap the silver locket on your chest. It's a fancy little treat there.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't suppose you would be thinking of trading it in for a newer model, would you?
A newer model.
His eyes go over your shoulder like he's looking at something else. And then back to you.
What do you mean by newer model?
I was just wondering if you were willing to make a trade. The scimitar and your little silver locket. One needle mending.
Hmm. This is one deal that or this is one bargain that you've given me that I'm gonna have to decline.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else that I could do for that needle? I don't suppose you have any use for actual money.
Not purely. Really, the reason why I traded for the Zaltoon so cheaply was, I kind of like you boys, if you understand my gift. I relatively bored in my lone lifestyle. You coming to this town has been more entertainment, more value to my life than paltry little gems or money. The gems, well, I do like gems. And he flicks one of the earrings that he got from Kalak. Was it from Kalak?
I
Pretty sure.
believe so.
Yeah, one of the paradox from Kalak. He goes, I am a bit of a gauzy browser. I do enjoy the shiny, but no, that's fine. I totally understand. It's very attached to you, I see.
Yeah, it kind of means more than that dagger there, so.
Oh, his eyes go back over your shoulder. I totally understand. Tell you what. I'll do you one better. Supposedly, on your travels, you still have some other business before you get to Wave Echo Cave, I hear?
Yep, that's, I think we still have to figure out if we're doing that tomorrow or what we're doing.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure you have time. Tell you what, if you come across any kind of interesting items, you come talk to your buddy Arzion. How's that?
Okay, yeah, if you're sure. I know you, metal bent these, necklaces. I figured maybe you could metal bend the gold into some cool rings or something, you know?
Yeah. There's a shift in weight at your waist as you realize that he is now holding the scimitar.
Okay.
Consider it a loan for right now until we finalize everything, my dear.
Okay.
Just remember you need to attune to it.
I'll do that tonight. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, was there anything else I can help you with, my good sir?
Nope. But I'll make sure to keep an eye out for anything, shiny, you know, gems, stuff like that.
Ah, yes. I do hope you would, my good friends. You, like I said, are my favorite of your group. Take care of yourself, your little goblin friends too there, Dorothy. And, again, remind your little birdie friend, come talk to me.
Oh, yes.
I'm certainly ecstatic to have that conversation.
I'm not sure how to feel about this future event.
If I run into him, I'll send him your way. I don't know if he'll be over tonight or...
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. I'm willing to wait. I mean, I've waited 300 years to meet the three of you.
Fair enough. I mean...
That's some hella future sight right there.
Yeah. Well, if that's all, I suppose
Perfectly fine. Have yourself a grand evening, Kivarez.
to Arziana, don't hurt the smithy, please.
Oh, he's fine. Like I said, rats in the belfry.
Right, well, wink wink.
Nudge, nudge, Bob Jungle.
Okay, well, I don't know if you sleep, but good night, Arzion.
Yes, sir, you too.
Thanks.
You leave the smithy. And, the atmosphere is back to being a warm spring day. No longer a cold breeze on your shoulders. No longer your sins are no longer crawling up your spine.
Why do I have half a feeling you're trying to turn Arzion into a boss?
It was creeping across my mind, like, oh, maybe I should ask him if there's any fighting or something going on. We're gonna have to fight him, but I feel like no matter what, the answer would always be like, oh no, of course not.
No. So, are you heading back to the tavern or the inn?
I mean, yeah, I suppose the goblins are still just setting up their shop, so.
All right. So, you're heading there. Obviously, Kalak is probably by the time you get there, they're done cleaning up. Dan Rock is fucking hell asleep. Susan went back, to his mom.
I see my love.
What would this dagger be called, you said?
The needle of mending.
Ah. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so you lose the scimitar, and you gain the needle of mending.
Okay.
Yep. So you're gonna take this evening to attune to it,
Mm-hmm.
to equip it.
So I'll just be doing that in the end while the goblins talk about what happened, I guess.
Oh, was Ruts and Droop with you?
In the smithy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They have no idea what happened.
No, I mean, what happened in the cave. How,
Oh, what happened in the cave? Okay, yeah.
how Droop kind of had his Vietnam flash there.
Alright. So I'm assuming, with it being midnight, we're gonna probably be wrapping this up.
Yeah,
There's no point in trying to continue anything else.
we'd probably be up until 3 or 4 if we wanted to get anything done.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, boys. I'm not feeling it this time around.
Yeah, and I'm about Bush too.
Yeah, I think I'm coming down with something.
Ooh,
That's not good.
It's my time, boys.
No.
I didn't
Don't
happen to
go
pass
here.
Kalak on the way, did I?
No,
I'd
Kalak's
probably be
probably still
asleep.
cleaning up his room. He's probably like, okay, it's all done cleaning.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, unless you see like a giant white bird like standing on one leg on top of the roof, like fucking wrapped up in blankets.
dear God. All right.
This was enjoyable.
Oh, not to be a douchebag, but do we get XP?
Oh yeah.
No, we do not.
All of
Now
you go
that you
ahead and
mentioned
add.
it, no.
No.
All of you go ahead and add 1,500.
I already closed my character sheet.
It sounds like a you problem.
I like to watch Nickelodeon. Okay, bye.
All the tactical. It's so tactical. It's all over the wall.